Moving over to Division 5 doubles. Goenaga and Flores take on Jeden and Cabrera. Cabrera subbing for Ron. Goenaga and Flores, best record in Division 5 this year, 9-1 mark. Jeden and Ron 5-5, so not all too bad, but again, playing a little short-handed here without Ron. This is Cabrera's third match already. Both matchups in the regular season won by the Renegades, 6-3, 2-6, 6-1 back on February 28th, and 6-1, 6-0 on March 25th. Renegades won them both. See if they can add another here in the championship. There's a serve. We begin our fourth match. Back into the inside, stopped by Goenaga. There's a powerful throw, floated up, caught by Cabrera in the corner. Robote left side. Jeden looking for it, not going to get there. Cabrera picks it right off the wall, backhand two wall. Oh, Goenaga stopped it. Cortada, it's a soft one. It dropped in to score. Two bounces, first point for Goenaga and Flores.
Goenaga came out ripping his serve, calling Flores off. Looking to set the pace, knowing that Cabrera's played two before this.
Cabrera plays the backhand up the middle, catch by Flores from the 11 line, drops it inside. Good pickup overhead, Cabrera. Back in the corner, there's Flores. Jeden, backhand thrown wall to wall. Goenaga backpedaling, sends it inside. Scoop by Cabrera. Now Goenaga backhand two wall. Jeden all alone makes the stop, but lost it as he went to make the throw. Two in a row for the Renegades.
Not sure if he didn't have complete control over the ball or dropped it in the process of trying to throw a two-wall. Looked like he may have been going for a two-wall. One way or the other, ball rolled out as he was winding up. 2-0 in the first set.
Great catch there by Cabrera from the inside, sends it deep, right in the corner. Robote laid up. It's a catch by Jeden, goes down to the inside. Flores all alone, he makes the play, charging down the inside. Cabrera again, sends it out of reach. Long Robote, Goenaga drops it inside again. High scoop, here's Cabrera. Flores stops it along the wall, backhand, picked up on the bounce, Cabrera. Hard throw, over the wall, down the Robote. Goenaga on a knee, plays it back to Cabrera. Plays the backhand up, Flores runs under it. Now Goenaga from the costado, soft drop shot, not droppy enough. Cabrera gets up to it, blasts the backhand. Flores ducks away. Goenaga saves the Robote. It's floating along the wall. Cabrera gets up to it. Powers another backhand. Flores reaches in this time to make the play. Goenaga calls him off. Robote right between them. Now Cabrera punching back, returns a two-wall off the Robote, but it's out of play. That's 3 for the Renegades.
Not a bad idea. Just off the Robote and the way his body, he just wasn't in position to make that throw. It was real high on the side wall to the front wall and just carried off the court.
That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good there. Cabrera. Oh, runner to the inside. Flores stops it in the corner. What a scoop. Now Cabrera from the 10. He blasts it out of reach. Flores calls for Goenaga. Saves the Robote. Now backhand inside. Goenaga goes up, cuts it off, sends it back. Up the middle.
Oh,
Cabrera with a leaping grab. Quickly off to the inside. Goenaga gets there. Backhand two wall. Leaping catch. Jeden two wall. Too low. That caught the pad. And the pad is bad. 4 points for the Renegades.
Jeden he made a difficult catch and tried to execute a very difficult play. Now the outside was wide open. I mean, Goenaga was not out there, but Oftentimes when you try to pair a difficult throw together with a difficult catch, it doesn't always work out.
Oh, great stop there by Cabrera. Backhand on the inside. Missed. That's the first point for Jeden and Cabrera. No shutout here in our first set.
That's nice of Cabrera. He's already played played his third game and told the judge, don't worry about it, I'll get it.
Oh, Goenaga picks the serve. Drop shot, dropped in to score. 5 points. Possible set point. Goenaga and Flores.
Yeah, Goenaga is in the service box. He's looking for this serve.
Right to him.
Yeah. And this drop shot. Here's the first bounce. Where's the second bounce? Between the 3 and 4. Well done.
Oh, good stop there by Cabrera. Backhand 2-all scores. That extends the set. 2 points. Fireball serve.
Again, Cabrera's done an excellent job of eyeing those 2-alls when he does throw them. Where are his opponents? Moving to the inside. Looking to the inside. That's well done by Cabrera. Risky shot that doesn't always pay off, especially if you put it on Goenaga's forehand. That time it worked.
Flores from the 8th line blasts the backhand. Cabrera looking for it. Jeden has to save the rebote. He does. Cut off along the inside. Backhand 2-all. A high one. It's tipped. Point and set. Goenaga and Flores win it 6-2. 2 minutes. Come back and play our second set.
So, a backhand 2-all begot a backhand 2-all.
Yeah. Well, Goenaga started breaking them out, and a couple missed balls by Jeden there on the outside. All adds up to a 6-2 victory for the Renegades, leading 2-1 in this best of 7. Goenaga and Flores 9-1 in the regular season. The only loss suffered early in the season. That came against, I believe it was Joseph and Julian when Joseph was subbing for the Warriors. Now, the Renegades won 8 in a row to close out the regular season. That's Goenaga and Flores. They won in the semifinal, so 9 in a row coming into this match. It would be 10 if they win it. Goenaga is such a great player on this team, you know, controlling things up there in the front court. And Flores, I'll tell you what, the last couple of game days in the semifinals and tonight, he's looked solid there in the back. Hasn't been called on many times, but when he has been, he's right there to make the catch.
Yeah, I don't believe, again, like we were saying before about Ben. I haven't seen Flores miss a ball in the back. Communication with his front quarter is spot on. Once again, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. It is the final for Winter 2025.
Not only the final for these players, Stu, but for some charities as well. And tonight's participating charities, the UD Foundation and the Slam Foundation, have a chance to win collectively $50,000 through the World Jai-Alai League's impactful charitable program. The Renegades playing on behalf of the Udonis Haslam Foundation, which aims to address the socioeconomic and mental health issues that plague the inner cities. Their mission is to give hope to children and families in the underserved communities by facilitating exposure to opportunities and access to care and resources. The Fireballs are playing on behalf of the Slam Foundation. Its mission is to advance learning opportunities for children from all walks of life through a national network of slam schools that prepare students for college and industry careers. There's a serve. We begin our second set with a drop shot to the inside, and that'll score. Quick first point of set 2. Goenaga and Flores take it.
Goenaga's eyeing Jeden's serve, beautifully picking it, and again, a drop shot to the inside that's dead. Well in advance of the 4 line. Server basically serves and has to cover the outside, especially Goenaga up there. If he picks it and throws a 2-all, that's on Jeden to make that stop.
Cabrera handles that serve back into the inside. Stopped by Goenaga from the 9. He plays it inside. Good catch by Cabrera. Flores from deep in the backcourt floats it up. Cabrera keeps it on the left side. Low runner, Flores all alone. He scoops it up. Cabrera calls him off. Low runner again. Flores reaches. That one missed. Jeden and Cabrera tie it up. 1-1.
Cabrera with some really thoughtful throws there. Those two pressed hard to the inside. Low runners. Flores handled the first one beautifully. That second one came up on him quick. Just tipped it.
Flores from the outside. Powerful backhand coming up the middle. Cabrera, left side, Rebote save. Ooh, Renegades running with it. Goenaga all the way to the outside, makes the save. Cabrera with a backhand, 2-wall, caught him going the other way, but he scooped it. Cortada scores. What a shot from the outside. Goenaga gives the Renegades a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, now you gotta be so careful with Goenaga in this. And again, it's worked for him this evening. This time, Goenaga reaching out there. Not even in a particularly good position to throw a cortada, but threw a successful one.
Jen just out of the way of that serve. Cabrera, tough catch in the backcourt. Goenaga to the inside, high scoop. Cabrera brings it in, backhand from the 10. Caught along the inside by Flores. Dropping low, Cabrera gets up to that one. Backhand again, stopped by Flores, same spot. Kicks out to the middle of the court this time, and Cabrera's there. Low runner, Flores has to scoop it, and he does. Another one coming in low, scooped again by Flores, backhand. Trying to pass, Cabrera reaches in. Flores handles this one in the air, backhand opens up, Cabrera from the right side. Soft touch to the inside, Goenaga, tip ball. Trading points here, 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, Flores, though, spot on catching there in the back. Scooping, good control on the ball, getting the ball back to Cabrera. 2-2 here in the second set.
High, hard backhand by Flores. Rebote coming out, saved by Jeden. Cut off on the inside, Goenaga outside. Placement, the Philo scores. Renegades lead 3-2.
Goenaga, great focus, makes the catch. Fires it to the outside. Jeden's, just under his cesta. It's just coming so fast.
Hard serve, here's Cabrera. Backhand along the inside, stopped by Goenaga. He plays it back. Cabrera's there. One dies in the corner. Goenaga saves the rebote. Cabrera from the left side. This one even lower to the inside. Flores with the scoop. High, hard backhanded pass. Now Cabrera takes off. Plays the rebote up the middle, but right to Goenaga. Forehand. Oh, it's a drop shot. Dropped in to score. 4-2 lead for the Renegades.
Yeah, Goenaga has this, takes a look. This is a perfectly executed forehand drop shot. Again, that second bounce in front of the four line. So well done. Inside was wide open.
Hard serve played by Cabrera. Back to the inside. Flores not gonna let it. The catch, here's the rebote coming back. Catch by Cabrera. All to wall from the left side. Rebote to the outside. Jeden right there, but dropped it. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for Goenaga and Flores.
See Jeden taking his helmet off. Obviously frustrated that was in his cesta. Don't know if he was thinking about making a throw or just it bobbled around. You do what you can to keep yourself in it at this point. And if you're Goenaga and Flores, finish it.
Our serve is an ace. Point, set, and match. Goenaga and Flores take it in straight set. 6-2. 6-2. And with that, the Renegades pull within one win of the Winter 25 Battle Court Championship. They send out Gosheri and Urbieta up next to try to close it out against Urrutia and Arats. Let's take a look, though. Final sequence here was that powerful serve by Goenaga to end it. See here, waste no time, gets up, and when he gets it off, crosses the wall, and it scores easily for the win. Game day score reflecting that third win in a row for the Renegades. They need just one win in the final 3 matches to claim that title. The Renegades have been in the championship each of the last 4 seasons. They won, and then they've lost twice in a row the last 2 years. So a lot still to play for here and still a lot to get to, but a match win here for the Renegades. They get crowned champions. We're gonna hear from our winning team there, Goenaga and Flores. Just one blemish this year on that record, winning both matches in the playoffs and setting up this match. The Renegades potentially win the championship. There they are, Goenaga and Flores. We said just one loss this year, and you guys have been playing great from the start. Coming in tonight, obviously the pressure in the final match. What was the game plan coming in against this team, playing with Cabrera behind him, a little different look for him?
Well, we didn't play against Cabrera during the season. We know that he's a really good catcher. He catches everything. So we try to stay solid, play our game, try to move the ball. We won, but the job is not done there yet. We need 4 games, so we need to keep working.
Perfect, Goenaga. 1 match left. See if you guys can do it here. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.